is Dawson here once again for day 2 of NFL training camp for the 49ers. Very interesting day here from a offensive perspective and also defensive perspective, because the defense was pretty good today, not gonna lie. Pretty freaking good, actually. Every quarterback, I think, has thrown a pick, and that is just very interesting. And Trey Lance had a bad day. But honestly, here's the thing about it. I'll start my video with this. I do not care that much about this stuff, right? We all knew that Trey Lance was going to have some growing pains this year. It's going to be his starting first year with the first team reps that he should be getting. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, there are going to be bad days. There are going to be good days. And he has to work through that to be an NFL quarterback. That's what matters, right? Getting better right now so it doesn't affect him when NFL games matter. And there's kind of excuse built into this, right? So this so a good thing to know about training camps, right, is that the defense always starts off hot, right? No pads, right? And the offensive line currently for the 49ers isn't at its fullest form. It's still a rotating table of who the center is. Daniel Brunskill and Jake Brendel swap a little bit today. Mike McGlinchey isn't playing. Trent Williams isn't playing. There are going to be problems with this offensive line, and that is going to affect the play of Trey Lance currently. And I think that scares me a little bit, not gonna lie, that Spencer Buford, a rookie, is playing right guard, if I'm right. Yeah, right guard. Doing something that Aaron Banks couldn't do, and that's gonna be interesting to hear if the Buford stays in that position going into the season, because the right side of the line was supposedly the part of the line that had all the problems. But yeah, I'm not worried about the stats of who threw picks, who didn't, who completed the most passes, who didn't. Currently, Nick Sudfeld is in the lead on that, if you do care. But honestly, I don't care about spreadsheets this off season. But in a way as well, right? I just said how, there's some trouble with this offense. This defense needs some praise as well for making offense look like this, right? You finally have two cornerbacks, right, that are very locked down in a way, right? Emmanuel Mosley and Travarius Ward are must-see cornerbacks, and they are proving it as they go against Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, Danny Gray. And so good on the 49ers for finally getting a deep cornerback room, because I fully believe in this cornerback room. I don't know the current state of this defensive line currently, but I will say this, right? I think, sometimes a good, secondary can help your defensive line, right? As, they cover their wide receivers and tight ends, right? It gives more time for the defensive line to get to the quarterback, and the faster that the defensive line can get to the quarterback, the less time they have to cover the secondary. So they can work together to help each other. So if, Travarius Ward and Emmanuel Mosley, Talanoa Hufanga, Jimmy Ward, and everybody else in the slot corner, which is still a question, mind you, work together, they could help this D-line if there is any regression. I don't know if there's regression, but that is something that needs to be looked at, and I am very interested to see how it works, because I trust the linebackers. I trust the secondary. It's going to be interesting to see this defensive line. But let's see what else is there to say about today here. Let's see if I can pull up any info here that I may have missed. Let's see if there's any info. As I said before, right, this offense did have its problems with today, and that was very as we talk about secondary, Talanoa Hufanga, right? many people didn't think he could replace Jaqua's guitar. That's still a valid question. We do not know if he can replace the production of Tart. But hey, he's probably one of the hardest workers on this 49ers team. He's the first one out every single training camp practice. And it's going to be interesting to see how he continues to evolve and play. Let's see what other players can we talk about. I already talked about Emmanuel Mosley. Pretty good that he is ascending. Brandon Ayuk, right? Debo isn't still, contracts are still going on with him. So Brandon Ayuk is stepping up and showing off. All right, that's as far as I can say here. The chemistry with Trey Lance is fully there from all reports. Very tough catches he made today. Danny Gray, let's talk a little bit about Danny Gray. Currently he is a one-trick pony with his speed, all right? He still needs to work on it. But I am interested to see how much this speed affects playing time, if that makes sense, right? Like, do they use him more than just, I don't know, for like Hail Marys and all that stuff, right? Ty Davis Price, he gets compared to Trey Sermon because they're picked in the same spot, right? I don't like comparing them players because they, what's the word I'm looking for? I will say that Trey Sermon had more of a challenge, if that makes sense, right? Because he was in the doghouse and then he had to fight for snaps with Elijah Mitchell. But from all reports about Ty Davis Price, he fits this system, and that's pretty good. And I'm wondering if he continues to fit this system. In other news, Eric Armstead missed practice. 49ers did not gave him a reason for it. And you still got to worry about Trent Williams when he's coming back to form some camaraderie with the offensive line. But we're all very, second day-ish training camp. You had the defense step up. It's what happens these few first days. It's going to be very interesting to see if this defense can keep this momentum as they eventually will get, the pads on, and then let's see how they do then. And I'm interested to see these running backs as well. But that will be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, as more of this content will be made. But besides for that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for whatever comes up, or if I have any video ideas besides for training camp stuff. But yeah, once again, I will see you guys next time.